Hey everyone, welcome back to Tawny's Glow and Grow. Today we are going to be talking about habits, and specifically we're going to be talking about movement. So how can you incorporate more movement into your lives? I will tell you, we are going to start super small. We are going to start with the basics, and that is walking. So when a lot of people think about they want to make a change in their life, they want to create this whole new routine, they think XYZ has to happen. That's absolutely not true. You're going to want to build up to that. So you are going to want to start small. You're not going to want to jump in to what all these influencers are doing with their different Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They've got this crazy workout split. We can get there. We can move up to that, but we are going to just start super simple, back to the basics with walking. The summer of 2021 is when I hit my highest weight. I was over 200 pounds. I looked in the mirror and just realized I didn't fully recognize myself. I let myself go to a certain extent and just wasn't feeling like my full, vibrant self. So I decided that fall to start walking, and I actually got a gym membership for that. I did do a little bit of walking just outside of my apartment, but the neighborhood that I was in there wasn't anything crazy or special in terms of trails or anything. And I was living in Wisconsin at the time, which is very chilly. So there's a lot of seasons where you're gonna want to have that gym membership. So I would literally drive, 20 minutes to the gym just to walk, sometimes only 30 minutes a day, 40. I worked my way up to 60. Now in 2025, I am consistently hitting my step goal. So anywhere from 6,000 to 8,000 steps a day. I know you're here, kind of 10,000 is like the buzzword for how many steps you should be getting. But honestly, if you are on averaging, 2,000 steps a day right now, and we can get that up to 6,000, I think that's incredible. And I think that should absolutely be celebrated. And the biggest thing you want to do with this is consistency. So again, we are starting at whatever activity level you are at. That is completely fine. So if we're just maybe doing an extra 10-minute walk a day to start, and then work your way up to 30 minutes, whatever feels good for you. Ultimately, you're going to want to listen to your body, but that is my number one tip on where to get started if you are wanting to incorporate more movement into your life. So walking is going to be the basics. From there, we can introduce some weight training. Within the last couple of years, have picked up Pilates. I haven't done reformer with the intimidating machine. I just do floor or mat Pilates. And honestly, I just use what I have. So I don't have a crazy membership for that. I don't even use a yoga mat, to be completely honest. I'm just using the floor, the ground, the carpet of my home that I have to get in these workouts. So that's another thing when it comes to the aesthetic. You kind of gotta just push that aside. I know a lot of people are, maybe have a different situation than you, and that's completely fine, but we don't want to get down on ourselves and spiral into being sad about our situation. The fact is that we can change with whatever surroundings we have right now. So, and if you have the means to do so, a walking pad is a really great alternative to not being able to have access to a gym or walking outside. I know those can be a little bit, more on the pricey side depending on what your budget is. I think I've seen them for $300 on Amazon, but just so you know, there are different mechanisms and different things that you can do to get in those steps. I myself have hit, I think, 26 days in a row hitting my step count. So that is new for me, and I'm super excited. I think before maybe my streak was 5-6 days in a row. Like I said, I'm not getting the 10,000 steps that everyone raves about that you should have, but I have a work from home job, so if I didn't set aside the extra time to get in my steps, I would be getting 1,500 to maybe 2,000 steps a day. So you gotta start somewhere. We all start somewhere. Let's move our bodies today. Let's feed our bodies. Let's drink lots of water. I've been on a giant prebiotic and probiotic kick as well. So like the Poppy sodas, those are just great. Off topic of walking, but kind of goes hand in hand. We need to take care of ourselves, nutrition, hydration. So get your steps in, start small. Don't be intimidated by walking. I promise walking can honestly change your life if you're someone like me who's been sedentary and just needed to build the foundation of all these other habits. Walking is honestly the first habit that I stacked everything else on top of. So happy self-love, self-growth journey. Let's move our bodies. Let's get it. Put in the comments what you want to see next. Like I said in my intro video, there's a lot of different topics that I want to cover. So I'm kind of just going to be going all over the place. We'll see what sticks on the dartboard. But I will be seeing you guys very soon. I hope we are feeling blessed today. And take care of yourselves.